Hello, and welcome to the long-awaited third episode of the Real Boys podcast. Hope you enjoy.
Alright, welcome everyone. But after 15 tries, we're finally starting. Round of applause. Edit that in, Bill. Round of applause. I was just sad. Bill has our analytics currently up. We have over 300 views right now.
310 to be exact.
300 big numbers.
With 2 videos.
That's slightly better than another YouTuber that we know.
And if I know how to do math, if we average that, that'd be about 155 views on average.
Wow, that was actually really
video.
good math.
Thank you.
You want to do my trig homework? Oh wait, I dropped out of the class.
I'm gonna be honest, I wrote that down earlier.
That was in your notepad to talk about. It's like, sound smart for the podcast. What is it? Lawson's actually the only one here. Another thing, but that doesn't have a VR headset, correct?
Nope.
Incorrect or correct?
Correct.
Correct. I don't have one.
He does not have one. So, what is it? I just got one. I have been playing a ton of Vader Immortal.
I've been playing more.
No,
What if I told
whatever.
you?
I've had it for like 2 days. That's no one cares.
I'm going to tell you anyway.
Thanks.
Oh, you were talking to Lawson. So, I got Vader Immortal because I saw it because I'm addicted to Star Wars for whatever reason now. And I beat the entire game, like story mode and the like up.
Story mode does not take long.
Yeah, that took me like 40 minutes or whatever. But you know the like what's the name of the other mode?
The dojo?
Yeah, the Jedi Dojo or whatever. I already beat like round 40 like the same day.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I'm on around I think like 26.
Yeah. So.
And then I'm on round 20 for episode 2 and round like 15 for episode 3.
Yeah, I also beat episode 2 on everything.
Episode 2 was like 5 minutes of story.
Yeah, the story was a lot shorter. But so for anyone who doesn't know, Vader Immortal is essentially a video game that is canon, so it's like true to the Star Wars series made with Lucasfilms. It pretty much like kind of shows you what Vader was doing in between, like whenever he just like turned to the dark side and killed all those Jedi, like in between that, and then whenever like he was fighting with the clones again. Like right after Order 66 pretty much is when
it's basically when he's gaining power.
Yeah. And it kind of shows you like what he was doing.
He's gay. Whoa.
Well, and then there's a new
I mean, no one likes Darth Vader.
No, I love Darth Vader. He's fucking
It's
awesome.
pretty cool. I hate him for killing Padme though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of
I
weird.
can agree on that.
I saw a meme actually of the actor who played Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, yeah, that scene where I killed all those kids wasn't even scripted. I just went in and started beating them. We just happened to be filming. I was like, God. I think like he actually said that too.
Probably. He's pretty funny. Like actually, I've seen him do interviews and stuff.
Yeah, like and people hate on him, but he was a good Anakin.
He was a really good actor.
Like they're like, bro, like he was like so like whatever, but like Anakin was also like
whenever
like that's just how the character was.
Whenever oh man, when I said that he killed Padme, he didn't like actually kill her, but she could like feel the fact that she just had nothing else to live for at that point. And that's just like that hits home.
Yeah, she was like 4 years older. Like no, she's like 8 years older than him though, which is weird to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the first prequel, it's like Anakin sees her and he's like, dang,
Yeah.
she's hot, and she's like, wow, you're a kid.
Yeah.
But I hate the sequels. They're all garbage. But Anakin was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there's a new game called Jedi: The Fallen Order. I'm not gonna spoil it, spoil.
Yeah.
But Darth Vader is in the game, and you get to see his power for like a couple seconds.
And it's insane.
He fucking have you seen that?
I've seen the clip. Yeah.
He like lifts the entire basically the entire building and like throws it at you.
Yeah.
and you literally you almost die, based. I don't know why the person lived. Cal lived because your name's Cal in the game. It's just lucky. But imagine like how. See, the thing is, those kinds of things would be so cool, but they'd also be so scary to be like in that world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you would have such crazy things going on.
Yeah, and I mean even just the people. So like when in Vader Immortal 1, you know, you're with that prisoner, like that one creepy one that starts off in the shadow of that prison cell.
Yeah.
Oh man, whenever I first like had to start talking to that guy, I was like, this guy's like low key scary, but he's on my side.
Like I'm horrified.
Yeah, but he's like a good person. Like all the different races and stuff, it'd just be insane.
Well, that's the thing. It's like an irrational fear where it's like I should have no reason to be scared of them because they're my friend, but I still am.
Speaking of fears,
Yeah. Speaking of do you have any, Bill? Like irrational ones? Because I know everyone has rational ones, but like.
Not off the top of my head.
Oh, how about you, Austin? Because I know I have a lot.
No, not really.
I'm sure when you bring some up, some.
So, I'm known in one of my friends' group with Pat, who you don't have to believe his name out because he's fine with us saying his name. He's already told me. But in that group, they know that like I'm scared of a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
One of them being the ocean, insects, dying.
That's rational.
Yeah, but how I see it, it's not. Darkness gets to me. That one. Oof.
I hate that one. I can agree.
Darkness?
Like I just don't. I don't like being in the dark.
I'm always in the dark.
Like right now, even right now, I have my light on.
I am everything. The only light in my room right now is my monitors and my computer.
Yeah, but for the ocean, like that's probably the worst one for me. Cause I won't. I don't even like going in pools.
Really?
They make me uncomfortable.
Why?
Like I'll do it. I don't know, Bill. I wish I knew.
I feel like. Are you afraid of drowning? Do you know how to swim?
No, I know how to swim. Yeah, I know how to swim.
You would have to if he's afraid of the ocean, Bill.
I'm just uncomfortable with it's like a natural reaction thing where like I get next to a pool and I'm like I don't like my body just tells me no.
Sounds like a beta male attribute to me, but
I don't know. I don't think that's it because well I think it stems back to when I was really young.
Mm-hmm.
For birthday parties, my friends would fucking launch me in the pool.
Okay, yeah.
That was my birthday gift.
That could be pretty scarring.
And like I hated like losing. Like they would literally pick me up and then throw me in because I was always a little bit like uneasy of jumping in pool.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that was just a jumping in pool thing, and then it like developed to get worse. And then I went deep sea fishing. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this story, but my parents knew that I don't like going in the ocean. I've told them this, and they decide to take me deep sea fishing, which you go about 3 miles out into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see land, and you fish for literally fish that were bigger than me.
Sounds
like
dope.
I caught them. No, it was horrible.
How?
And I'm just sitting there, right, and like, I'm just like, man, like this sucks. Like I can't see the land. If we crash, like I'm dead. Like that's it. Game over, bud. And I look up, I stand up, go to the edge, and vomit for about 30 seconds.
Seriously?
And then I sit back down, and I wait until we go back.
Wow.
And I wasn't seasick. I was pure fear of being out there for so long.
I don't think I've ever thrown up out of fear.
Yeah, it's horrible, Bill.
I could imagine.
I'll have you know right now, it's not fun. Like you guys can call me. You can call me a fucking beta if you want, but like, bruh. And like insects, it's like for me, fears are like, they're not something I can control. It's like I see like a bee. Like bees are the worst for me. Like some bugs I can deal with, but bees are really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll see it and my body just freezes.
Oh, that's okay. So I know, Leonto, you probably know this, but everyone else does not. That over the summer, I do like gardening business kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my grandma owns a gardening business, and as you might imagine, her garden is like insane. And this summer, she had the most bees and wasps, like good wasps. Not they're good wasps and they're bad wasps. These were good wasps, like pollinating wasps.
Oh, okay.
And she had the most of them that she's ever had. And one day she was like, "Yeah, there are just so many of them out there right now. Here, come with me, and I'll show you." And I don't like bees and wasps. I'm not afraid of them. I just don't like them.
Yeah.
So I go out there, and I'm telling you, there were at least like 500 of these things within a 10-meter radius of where I was standing, like a swarm of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to deal with that. I wouldn't move.
And we were just like walking through them, just like constantly landing on you. I mean, I don't like it. I wasn't afraid so much as it's just weird.
You're just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I'm a pretty easy person to scare, as we saw getting ready for this. Anytime Lawson talked higher than 1 decibel, I yelled.
This is true.
Because I get jump scared pretty easily. I thought about just yelling there as a joke, but but yeah, I don't like scary movies. I like horrors, like psychological horrors.
Mm-hmm.
But like if movies have jump scares, I don't like them because they're cheap.
So, did you see The Joker?
I did see The Joker.
Did you like it?
I did like The Joker.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Joker was that movie hit
Well,
home.
Yeah, I really felt with that one, with The Joker. Very relatable. Let's not talk about that. I don't want to.
Yeah, no. Especially I
Get
don't want
into
to
The
get
Joker.
spoilers.
I love that movie.
But the memes are the best about that movie.
The memes are the best. But yeah, like there's the one scene like where someone dies. Like I jumped at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a spoiler. It's a Joker movie. You were surprised that someone dies in a Joker movie.
Yeah.
You probably bleep that out.
I know someone in my computer class, right? My IT class. That is afraid of dolphins. Can you relate?
I could see that because I personally am not afraid of dolphins. It's more fish. Because the dolphins are mammals, and they're smart.
That is why he's afraid, not because of like getting attacked so much, as just he thinks that he will be outsmarted by a dolphin.
I can see that. Also, they rape people.
Oh, that was his other reason.
Yeah, like they do legitimately rape people. Like it's horrible, but
I'm scared of jellyfish. I mean,
that's reasonable.
That makes sense. Yeah. See, those aren't irrational fears, but my just overall fear of the ocean is irrational.
Yeah.
I don't like swimming in shallow waters. I went to LA and I didn't swim a single second, unless you count the hot tub.
I
you
don't
swim
count
to
the
India.
hot tub.
You won't be in shallow water for a while.
Hot tubs are great though.
Only because there were hot girls there was the only reason I went in the hot tub.
Why else would you go to a hot tub?
Exactly. No.
Oh man. Yeah.
Facts.
What is everyone most scared of?
Dying.
Okay,
Big L.
besides
Honestly,
dying.
maybe same. Actually,
Dying straight garbage.
God, these are not the answers I was expecting.
What were you expecting me to say? Fucking puppies and rainbows?
Okay, besides death.
unicorns that poop butterflies.
What?
That's
The ocean. The ocean is my second biggest fear.
So if I forced you
You wouldn't.
under the water in an ocean.
No, you wouldn't. Like
If I drugged you, put you on a ship with like a pirate in the middle of the ocean for a week, what would you do?
I'd probably snap my own neck before
What? Seriously?
Oh my god!
anything happened.
That's insane. I feel like I would love that. Unless I got seasick,
No.
but I don't get seasick.
So my friend Pat, we've talked about this. We're planning our road trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have to plan around my fear. Because he knows how bad it is. I once had a nightmare You ever like get so tired that like you have like hallucination?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, all the time.
So I had a hallucination in his house where I was drowning.
Ooh.
Like I felt the water.
God.
I felt like I was underwater. But I could still breathe and stuff, but it felt
Mm-hmm.
like I was drowning.
Like the closest I've ever been to that was just like sleep paralysis, when like you have a dream about you're drowning and you don't feel yourself breathing,
Yeah, but I was like
but you were
freaking out, like
actually
in his
awake.
room.
Like that'd be.
That's just your sleep paralysis demon, bro. What do you mean?
I've never seen one, but I've had sleep
Sleep
paralysis.
Oh, you
is
haven't?
literally the worst.
Aww.
I'm one of the lucky ones. The one time I had sleep paralysis, I thought I was dead
Same.
because I couldn't move, and I was just like,
Relatable.
you ever have that like? So when I was younger, I would do this thing where I would be like, I'd think to myself, move my hand up in the air, but I wouldn't do it, and then I would move my hand up in the air, and I would think,
Oh,
how does that like
yeah,
work?
no. The same. Okay, whenever I was younger, I seriously thought something was wrong with me because of that. Like,
So you did the same
yeah,
thing?
yeah, literally, I'd be like, okay, I want to move my arm up, and then like a little
wouldn't
bit
do
later,
it?
yeah, and then it just happens. And I'm just like, wait, something is wrong, and I feel like I was like
I thought that was
doing it
normal.
to myself.
I was so like just weird that I thought that was normal.
You're just like, yeah, it happens every day. Like, I
Yeah.
understand that it's weird, but it's just like, maybe it is normal. Like, everyone else is going to relate to that, but I don't know why I always thought that.
Oh, you know what's okay, it's not very similar to that, but it's also sometimes a scary experience unless it's happened to you before. Definitely on the first time it happens. It's just like whenever you like sleep on like your arm in the wrong way or something, and then you wake up,
fall asleep.
yeah, and your arm is just asleep, and you are like, it is just limp. And
Is it weird that I find that feeling not like satisfying, but don't mind?
You don't mind it? I hate it.
No.
Anytime that happens, I'm like, I'm like trying to get it back, like away.
I'm never
freaking
scared
out.
by it because I always know that that's just what it is. But like I remember like literally a couple weeks ago, I woke up and from like the shoulder down, I could not move my right arm. And the way that I always just like get it working faster, is it's because of a lack of blood flow. So if you shake it, it introduces blood like a lot faster. So I always like if my hand falls asleep, right, I'll just shake my hand. But my whole arm was asleep, so I take my other arm and grab it, and I start shaking it. But like as I pick it up to start moving it over, my arm literally just flops, and I punch myself in my face with my arm that I can't control. Like, I straight up just stoinked myself because I couldn't control my arm. And then I just laid there until I could feel my arm again.
The only thing I hate about that is that I feel like I'm gonna break my arm because I can't control it.
So, I know Bill doesn't want to talk about the death thing, but I kind of want to talk about it because it leads to another thing I want to talk about, which was the. So I want Bill right now to show. Look up on Google and look up OCD definition because I kind of want to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, OCD is obsessive compulsion disorder, which when people hear that, they think, oh, like your like keyboard's like slightly like out of place, you have to have it perfect, or
No, not really.
that's what people think of it. Like that's the informal. Like it even says having a tendency towards excessive orderliness, perfectionism, and great attention to detail.
I mean, I know some people that are like that, but not completely.
But that's not OCD.
Yeah, I know. It's like, why would you think that? Because if people tell you it's not that, like I've told people that, they still think it's the same.
That's actually
That's the reason.
a very
So-
particular type of OCD.
Yeah.
There's like a letter in front of. I can't remember what it is, but it's like a very minute portion of the people that actually have OCD.
And those people have it very badly. Like people who say that are like, I have OCD. It's like, no, you don't. You're just a normal human being that likes things being in order.
Mm.
The problem is it's OCD when it affects other people's life.
And your own,
Yeah.
like to an extreme extent.
Yeah,
That's why
like
it's a
Monk.
disorder.
Like
Monk?
if anyone's seen Monk,
Yes.
there's literally an episode where he's having an interview, and he's sweating because the thing is like slightly off, and then he gets up and fixes it mid-interview because he can't handle it.
Yeah.
That's the minute people who like have it that bad. I have it in the sense of, so it's like it's like a pattern thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have a thought that'll trigger something in me, and then I have to do a certain thing to stop the trigger. And it's like a loop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like it really. So for me, like I'll think of death, and then I'll have this like in my mind, I'll be like, oh, you're gonna die. Everything's gonna end. Nothing you do matters. There is nothing, like there is no afterlife. And to get that thought to stop, I have to shake. So like I literally have to physically move myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll stop it. But then I'll go back to that thought like later on. So like that's the thing that'll happen to me like probably like 15 times a day. To where, like I'll literally be talking to someone, and then I'll like if you see me like visibly like shaking, that's what's happening. Is I'm going through literally the repetition of the same mindset like every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in church once at the school we went to.
Yeah.
And you remember Connor? Bill?
McGregor?
No.
Redhead?
Yes. So I was sitting next to him because he was in choir with me, and I started shaking, like visibly shaking,
Mm-hmm.
and he just goes, "You good, bro?" And I was like, and that like because for some reason this time the shaking wasn't helping,
Mm-hmm.
but him saying something got me out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, yeah, because I was like so embarrassed, because I was shaking like really badly. Yeah, and that's like how, that's what the problem I have. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you say you have OCD because you like when things are normal, shut up.
Get out of my house.
Yeah, get out. You're so like those people are so. I hate that. How about you, Lawson? You got anything?
About OCD? Or
Just like any those kind of disorders or stuff.
anxiety. Sucks. A lot.
Yeah.
Experience. It honestly does. Because you could either have I have work anxiety, leaving house anxiety, also which I have, and stuff. Just being nervous to go anywhere. It sucks a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of...
Have you ever
Go ahead.
Oh, you go, Bill.
Okay, I was gonna say both of my sisters and my mom have terrible anxiety, and I guess I was lucky enough to just
The
not
one I
care.
know or the one I don't know?
Both. Like both my sisters and my mom, except one of them is like, they're both. I don't think one of them isn't taking any medication for it, but one of them is like really, really bad. The one you know.
The one that has a boyfriend, Twitch streamer.
Yeah. No, that stopped happening a long time ago.
Where they're not dating anymore?
No.
No!
That
Okay,
was like
carry
a
on.
2-day thing, but like, yeah, I know.
They did it for 2 days.
Okay, no, but like, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it.
And yeah, I just know that was like really bad, and it probably still is, but she's
Just my type of girl.
okay. Moving on.
I don't know you. I'm sorry. Can I say your name?
No.
I'm sorry, Pokemon.
God, I'm
That's-
gonna
Do you
believe
get
that
that, Bill?
anyway.
Do you get that? Do you get that,
Okay,
Bill?
really? Wow.
That was good. No, keep that in. That was really good. What I just said was very clever.
Okay, just
The way he's reacting, that was a big brain statement. I don't know what he said and why it relates to your sister at all, but nice.
okay.
That's all I can say.
I just put it in the Discord, but yeah.
Just
God.
continue.
So, I was gonna ask if because Bill's a perfect-minded human being. He has no sadness in his life.
I wouldn't say that.
But
I
he-
don't in terms of with other people.
yeah. Well, it's not like you don't have any like disorders or anything.
No,
Like
it's true.
anything that like stops you from living your life.
Definitely not.
You lucky
I
motherfucker.
do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate Bill now.
What was I gonna say? Have you ever had like someone like you looked up to and they were like, "Oh yeah, I have this," and you were like, "Oh, that makes me feel better."
Well, I mean, there was this basketball player, but I already knew that he didn't have any legs.
What?
He said
I
something that.
can't tell if that's a joke or be
No,
serious.
this
Yeah,
is
I'm so
a little
confused.
bit of both. There's actually this like basketball player that goes to Genesis, and he's in a wheelchair, and he's kind of a stud, but he doesn't have legs. But he could easily clap all three of us right now, playing basketball in a wheelchair.
I mean, I was on JV, so
No, like this guy's actually like on a professional team.
well, they had a guy come to our school and we played
Oh, I
wheelchair
remember that.
basketball.
That guy was sick too.
Yeah, he broke my ankles.
See?
In
And I
a
was in a
wheelchair?
Yeah, no,
I
straight
was in
up.
a wheelchair.
It's
It's
insane.
He went at me full speed and then stopped his wheelchair and did like a 360 around
Yeah,
me.
no, like straight up, like you think he's joking, but like that's probably
Yeah, like,
actually happened.
Then this man, literally, he's like dribbling it like around his wheelchair, right?
Mhm.
And like you can just pick up the ball whenever you want when you have a wheelchair basketball because they can't like.
You could just dribble
Yeah,
when you
whatever.
want, pretty much. It's
Yeah.
like for style points.
But this man launches like 4 shots in a row from half court, makes every single one.
Yeah, like,
While in a
Holy-
wheelchair,
and you have to like it takes some decent upper body strength.
just to do it normally.
Yeah. Like, much less sitting down. Like,
I mean, it's not like he can walk, but whatever.
Thank God.
Hard flex, walking.
Could be me.
Actually, talking about someone with no legs, PewDiePie.
he
Yes.
lost his legs.
He's never had him.
Okay,
Yeah, bro.
okay.
Where
Is
have
this
you
a
been?
meme or something that I'm too
No, he
uncultured
actually
to figure
doesn't have
out.
legs.
You know that? Yeah, he doesn't have legs. Any picture of him with legs is photoshopped. He photoshops
Yeah.
them on later, so you know.
Tries to make himself look better because he's insecure.
There's no way this is true.
Look up PewDiePie without legs and then show it. Like put it up in the
You are
podcast. Right now.
trolling. Hold up.
Just look up.
Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. This is not real.
Look up. Does PewDiePie have legs?
He
PewDiePie
doesn't.
has no legs.
This is a meme.
No,
No,
he doesn't have legs.
have
Are you
legs, man.
dumb?
The first thing that
I'm
popped
actually
up was PewDiePie has no legs. Know your meme. Okay.
Dude,
Doesn't
what
mean
do you
it's
mean?
not-
That's
Doesn't mean it's not
exactly
true.
what it means. Okay.
You're
Okay.
just dyslexic. All right.
So
Don't hear it.
going back to what I said, I watched a lot of Game Grumps and I actually found out that Dan from the Game Grumps has the like same. If I remember correctly, he has like the same OCD that I have,
Mhm.
where like he'll overthink things. Because I do that a lot.
Yeah.
You overthink things to a point where it becomes a problem.
Hmm.
Dude, I know. It's so cancer, bro.
I literally like will zone out of conversations because I'll be thinking of something from like 10 years ago for like 5 hours. And yeah, I won't like get anything done. But it's cool. It's what we want.
I don't even remember what I was doing 5 years ago.
OCD gang.
But yeah, when I heard him say that, I was like, yes, thank you. Like I needed to hear that.
Hmm.
Someone else in this world has it other than me. And like he talked about like his, like he like once he heard that like he originally thought he was just like crazy.
Mhm.
And then he found out it was a disorder and he was like, "Oh, cool. So there's a cure, right?" I think there's a cure for it. Let me check it real quick. I believe there is. Yeah, it's like talk therapy. You can get some medications for it. But I don't take any medicine and I don't go to therapy because
I mean,
I don't believe in it. I should, but
Mhm.
I
whatever.
mean, believe what you want to believe, brother. I don't know. What do I say that?
like therapy. I do think like there are good therapists, like Robin Williams. Sick movie reference, but no, you guys are too young.
I know Robin. Okay, I know these.
Oh,
things.
really? What movie am I talking about? But what movie
Okay,
am I
I'm not
talking
gonna
about?
lie. I was looking something up, but I heard you say Robin Williams, and then that I don't know these things. So say what you said before.
I said there are good therapists out there, like Robin Williams.
Ah, yes, Flubber.
What movie am I talking about? Shut up! Shut up!
You don't like Flubber?
I do like Flubber.
It's such a good movie.
Flubber's great.
But I know what you're saying. Oh, I thought you were referencing the fact that he killed himself.
No.
Oh,
What is wrong with
well,
you?
you said that this therapist. You know.
Oh my God! There's a movie he's a therapist in. It's called Good Will Hunting. It's an amazing movie.
I'll have to check it out.
It's Matt Damon and Robin Williams. Matt Damon's he's like a math genius, and he like solves all these math problems because,
Mhm.
and then but Robin Williams is his therapist, and like, it's a good movie. I recommend it to everyone.
Hmm.
That's the do for today. See,
Do with the do.
yeah, the do, the great YouTuber, the do.
We got our do
Yes,
and a
great.
don't.
Omega
Oh,
video.
dude, he is so good.
Let's
We
talk
all
about
watch him? No way.
of course he's from Missouri.
Have you seen his videos where he like shreds on the uke too?
Yes.
Yeah.
I literally showed that
Speaking
to
of
my
which-
sister today.
No, he's going to get his uke. I'm definitely gonna edit this out.
That's all I'm gonna play.
Okay. For those of you who don't know,
Yeah, you don't
Leonto
have
and
a
I are
metal
both
ukulele. Though.
ukulele masters. We are prodigies.
Yeah, all of us are.
Well, I don't know about Lawson.
I played cello.
He's a cello
That's
prodigy.
that's more impressive.
Honestly, it is.
My
That's
sister
actually
she plays ukulele, violin, and piano and guitar.
I want to learn violin.
Are you
I think
Asian?
it'd be really cool.
No.
The man's
She
white.
just loves doing instrumental stuff.
Good for her.
I'm the only person here that's not fully white.
Now, is
Very
this
cool.
the older sister or the younger sister?
Yes, Bill is my older sister. Shut up.
What?
Nothing.
Don't matter.
It's
Talking about sisters,
Leonto, last name.
Bill's sister.
God, why do we have to talk about my sisters?
She's my
That's how,
friend.
that's how I feel, Bill. All right. So next
I don't
time.
have a sister, so
We'll talk about.
I have
your brother.
two brothers.
Wait, you
Yeah,
have
talk
two
about Miguel.
brothers?
I have two. Yeah, I have Nick. He's autism.
Wait, where's he?
He's my mom's son, so he's not my dad's kid. He's my mom's kid. So he's a half brother. But you know, that's basically a brother.
Yeah.
Still a brother.
Yeah, he's autism, and I had to go pick him. I had to go drive to Kansas City, and back, which was like a 40-minute drive. So that was fun.
Lit.
I just limited down to where we live.
I'll
no.
bleep it, don't worry.
It doesn't matter. You guys already said Krug Park.
When was that said?
Yeah. When did I say anything? All right.
That was last podcast.
What were we talking about in Krug Park?
Oh yeah, I wasn't in that, Bill. That's your
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah, Nova was threatening someone.
Oh, no
Yeah.
one noticed that.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, they do
we'll
now.
just bleep that. We'll bleep those parts out.
Oh, Bill, you should have let me in. I could have taken some of the blame. God.
What was it? This is a different podcast. We never recorded that one when we kicked you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Everyone left.
I love getting kicked
Speaking
out.
of Bill flaking on me,
Okay.
we were supposed to record like 8 videos during Thanksgiving break.
You can't just blame that on me. Okay. There was like you hit me up like twice. In all
I hit you up
fairness.
every day.
No, you didn't.
What do you mean? What do you
You
mean?
never snapped me.
You responded to all my messages and you just would go,
Now it's like he's salty.
You're like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe tomorrow? And I'm like, alright, tomorrow then. Like, Bill, we doing it today? No. Tomorrow, though. Definitely. Next day.
Me telling myself
I gotta
when
work
do
out.
Okay, that one was legitimate.
They
So the
all
others
were.
weren't. So the others weren't. Got him. Point proven wrong, libtards. God.
Condom. Whip. Let's talk about politics.
That's not.
Yeah, let's not do that.
We could lose viewers.
If
Oh
I
my
know,
God, shut
if
up.
I know not to do that, then
All
you
right,
know
all right.
it's a bad
Okay,
thing.
let's just say our political views. That's it.
I am.
I'm a
13.
libertarian. Bill, what are you?
I am unbiased.
No, everyone has a bias.
You're not wrong. I'm
You know my
I'm
view?
fairly biased, but I prefer not to
Hey,
say.
Leon, so you know my view?
I'm not gonna. What is it, Lawson?
I'm 13, so I don't care.
It's a good
You
point.
should.
You should though. Politics matter, kids.
This is true.
Kids, as if any kids are watching this.
But
High
I'm a
school and middle school
libertarian. If you
talking
don't know what
about
that is,
Lily.
look it up. Because I'm not gonna explain my viewpoint. But I did get in an argument with a girl that Bill knows about politics.
Ooh, a grill. Oh.
Yeah. And you know, if she's ever on the podcast, well, that's when we're gonna have our political podcast.
Okay.
Is when Euphoria is on the podcast.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
Yes. Nice.
Deal. We're gonna do that. It's gonna be me versus her. Man versus female.
Oh god, this is the worst title you could have ever chosen.
That Bill's currently typing something right now, but doesn't matter. What is it like? We did a lot of research for this YouTube channel of like how to get more views, how to get a better channel, how to get something more entertaining, how to catch more people's attention. And one of them was titles.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, one of them was titles, and it was like
actually, that's not a bad. Yeah.
making like good titles is hard.
It is way more difficult than you would think.
Yeah, our first podcast is called Our First Podcast.
As you might imagine, that's not the most eye-catching title.
It actually, but actually, it's that one's not bad.
It
Pathetic.
was
That was
given
an okay
it was
title.
given a
That's an-
good title.
Oh, you wanna hear
Our
a bad
second-
title?
Talk Time featuring NovaZ Nuke, who's normally going to be a regular member. Episode 2.
You don't know a bad title till you heard my 8 titles,
Well,
bruv.
I won't debate that.
I had a clip of me just like going insane on Fortnite. You know what it was called? It was a 30-second clip. It was called Insane Edits.
Man,
That was the title. You guys had an original title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our first episode. That was it.
Mine was just Insane Edits. That was it.
I still like how, hopefully, how many videos are going to record tonight?
I don't know.
We'll see.
So die.
But yeah, we're going to record a couple podcasts tonight. Hopefully get some people in. Pat will actually be on pretty soon.
Hmm.
Now that it's almost 10 o'clock. But I haven't made notes for those podcasts yet. We're just kind of winging it tonight because we haven't had a podcast in a while. And it's Bill's fault.
Okay.
I
There it
agree.
is. As if you didn't have Thanksgiving break to think of the topics.
Oh, I definitely did, but then I got angry that... And then tonight, Bill showed us at least 50 clips.
Great clips. I will insert clips
They
now.
were- Do not. I swear to God. Send me it and you inserted the clips in, I'm going to literally kill you.
You'll bleep that out.
What was it? My friend Pat, though, he actually set up a intro for us.
Mhm.
He like, made one, so I will have him send it to you, Pat. But we'll have to, figure that out, like how you can get it in and whatever.
Mhm.
I trust that.
If
It's gonna be a great intro.
yeah, if you guys don't know, I make the
Thumbnails?
I guess the thumbnails. We're gonna actually make thumbnails pretty soon. But the actual thing.
Yeah, so I had an idea. I don't know how it would work, how it would go. But I was just gonna read a cool story of something that happened. and then you guys could react to that story.
That's fine, yeah. Something new. Oh, this picture of me. Oh my god.
So I found a story about some gold. So
Is this gonna be a good story?
I am not entirely sure. We're about to find out.
Alrighty.
It's a very, very short story. Just a little brief, kind of interesting thing, hopefully. So, buried for more than a century, 1,400 gold coins, worth an estimated 10 million, were unearthed in a California backyard in 2014. The couple that was in California who discovered the 8 decaying tin cans full of gold remain anonymous. Where did the gold come from? There was a tale that grew even more curious as people discovered that $30,000 worth of similar gold coins, which would be worth millions today, had also been stolen from a U.S. mint in San Francisco in 1901. So we were pretty much all just wondering who done it. A former San Francisco mint clerk, Walter N. Dimmick, was charged with the theft. But by the prosecution's own admission, he was convicted on wholly circumstantial evidence. So they didn't really have anything.
So they had no proof.
Yeah. So despite the fact that the Secret Service searched all over California for those coins, they were never found.
That reminds me of the Wells Fargo heist. Have you heard about that?
Briefly.
What?
So actually, there's a movie about it. It was the biggest heist, I believe, in American history. The October 1997 Loomis Fargo robbery. They stole $17.3 million in cash.
$17.3 million?
In cash.
Yeah, just like straight bills.
It is the largest bank robbery in U.S. history, and they called it an imperfect crime. So, so that's the movie. It was called Masterminds, and then those are the actual people who got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
This man, was just a guy. The guy on the middle left, he worked at a Wells Fargo. And he was the most entrusted employee there, right? He was their best. He never missed a day and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they trusted him to never steal. He had the keys, the passcode, and the knowledge to walk in, disable the cameras, take all the money, and leave without ever getting seen.
Wow.
And they almost got away with it. There's still $2 million that haven't been found. They don't know where it is. But this guy, in the movie, he gets seen taking the money, and the person that's working security is like, "Oh, howdy," whatever his name is. He just ignores him. He doesn't even act like he's stealing because he doesn't think he's stealing.
Yeah,
and then that's it. Yeah. Speaking of robbing places,
here we go.
I talked about this before.
Your work.
Everyone needs to rob their local Arby's.
There it is. Yeah.
Because they don't have cameras.
So I could take this down a slightly darker route if that's okay.
Do it.
A very brief story, because I have a very brief understanding of an event where
Because I'm such a big brain.
a true story. There's video footage of this happening. I might be able to find pictures later. I can't remember the exact, people that were involved or when this happened, but I know that it happened and that there's video of it happening where a man that was like a pizza delivery man, he was essentially, his friends took him into an alley, knocked him out or something like that, and put this thing around his neck that it pretty much attached a bomb to his neck. And he could not remove it. Like, there's no way, there's like a key that could take it off. But they didn't give him the key. So pretty much they gave him a cane that also doubled as a gun. And they pretty much just like put a mask on him, maybe, and just like sent him into a bank. And the things that they told him were that he would have to rob the bank, get the money, that like a certain amount of money, drive away, and then he would have to go to this one specific spot. So there's video of this guy with this thing around his neck going into this bank, getting the money, getting out, and like the bank people called the police or whatever, so he's essentially getting chased by the cops with this bomb strapped around his neck, going to this meeting place. And of course the people weren't actually at the meeting place, and he knows that he does not have much time before this bomb blows up around his neck. So instead of people being there, in place of them, he found a note which essentially told him like another location. So he drives to this location, he finds another note. He ends up going to a couple, like quite a few different locations before eventually being chased down by the police. And this is like the graphic stuff. Like, there's video of this happening. There's like live news and stuff of this guy who's pretty much surrounded by cop cars, just kneeling, and he's just like screaming that the thing around his neck is a bomb. It's gonna blow up. He doesn't have any control over it. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. He's like telling them all to stand back. And so the police, they didn't really believe him, but they called a bomb squad in, and they sent the bomb squad to go take off the thing, the thing from his neck, like this huge necklace bomb that's just strapped to him. And I don't quite remember, but I'm almost positive that right whenever the bomb squad got there, the bomb around his neck just completely blew up, and his head just got disintegrated. Well, it didn't get disintegrated by any means, but it blew up.
It shut off like a bottle cap.
But I mean, like, there are police officers standing around this guy, right? Like, and this just happened in front of them. They didn't really believe that it was an actual bomb. They thought, who would actually strap a bomb around their neck and go running around robbing banks? Like, that's not logical. But it's because he didn't put the bomb there.
Can you say that? Like,
yeah, but like at that point, wouldn't if it was a fake bomb, the person would be saying the same thing. He's like trying to get out free or whatnot,
Yeah.
But and eventually, after a super long time, like at least like 20, 25, 30 years, they finally catch the people that did it, and it was because of a bunch of other cases, more murders.
That were like similar to that.
Founded, like one of the people, like there were two people, right, and one of them told the police about the other one, and they went to the other one's house and they found like a dead body in a freezer, I'm pretty sure, and then they started to convict that guy, and then he gave proof that the other lady did it, and they ended up both getting caught or whatnot, and one killed the other one, I think, right before she got arrested.
Were there girls?
One of them was this mean old lady. Like, you look at this person without knowing any of this beforehand, and you can tell this person is extremely mentally troubled and just scary.
Have you seen that new movie that's coming out?
I have not.
There's a new movie of this guy. He calls the police, and he's like, there's a bomb in this location, and there is, right?
Mm-hmm.
What? It's a bomb in the park movie. Yeah, it's called Richard Jewell.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is it? The story basically is, like, I think, like, people think that he did it. Let's look up the bio. To take a picture of him. He was a security guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm getting a thing from Wikipedia saying to pay for it. Yeah, shut up. So he like, I think he just
doesn't work
Oh,
out.
wait, hold up.
discovered
I'll
it?
plan B
second,
one
please.
step.
I don't know why this
What's
is
going
happening.
on?
Okay, hold up. Say something in 3 seconds. Count to 3 and then say something.
Hello.
Okay, say something now. Okay, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So just I'm gonna cut that whole part out, so just continue.
What happened?
I was trying to watch the video of this guy getting blown up, but I can't watch. I
Oh,
can't
okay. Okay. So it says that he discovered it, and then he was apparently like later considered a suspect, which I
That
don't like.
makes sense.
But yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, how do you? Oh, so he discovered multiple. So, did he discover multiple bombs? It looks
Maybe
like?
he's just Jesus, bro. You never know.
Okay. So I think he might have discovered multiple bombs, and that's why they suspected him. Because he became known in the Central Olympic Park bombing. After no, that's just one. I honestly don't understand why they thought he did it.
Because if he planted a bomb, why would he just waste their time to defuse?
Yeah. Well, he just found them and he got everyone out, I think. That's weird. I don't know. But yeah, for some reason he was accused of the bombings, and like people like they're in the movie, like they're like say that this like place is about to get bombed, and then they have like 30 minutes, and then he says it, and like, it's just one of the things. It's like he was. I think he was being like they were trying to make it seem like he was forced to call in the bomb, but he wanted to do it to make himself a hero.
That makes.
But that's not what happened.
I mean, yeah, but I could see that if.
Like, yeah. It's like, oh, I want to be a hero. I'm gonna call in a bombing. But in reality, he was actually a hero. People are just messed up.
They're just salty. They're not cool.
Big salty. That reminds me of what is his name? OJ Simpson. Like, people think OJ killed his wife. I think he did it personally, you know. But then after he wrote a book called, I don't know, where is it? If I Did It. So after getting out, he writes a book of if I did it, if I killed my wife, here's how I would do it. Bro, really? You did it. He's wearing the gloves that they say are too small. Like, come on, guys. The glove doesn't fit. Like, shut up. Like, they fit well enough for you to kill your football player. She was a small woman. It's just annoying to me that, like, I don't know, like, how he got so... I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of proof against him. I don't remember the case at all. I'm not old enough, but yeah. But, going back on a lighter topic, thank you guys for 300 views. That was awesome of you.
It's insane.
Can you actually say some analytics, Bill?
Some analytics of the real
Flex.
boys.
If you still have them
podcast.
up, yeah, let's pull them up real quick.
310
views, boys.
views, 2 videos only. 3 whenever you're listening to this, and probably 6 billion views whenever this one comes out. But we'll see.
Yes.
20 real-time subscribers. Pretty insane stuff.
Also, our watch time. Someone commented. We got our first ever. Did you block them?
No, I haven't blocked anyone from our channel.
Someone commented on one of our videos, promoting their own channel.
Oh, really? I didn't know this happened.
It was a day ago. It said, "Nice videos. Looking forward to seeing much more from you. By the way, go and search for his channel. I've been using it to promote my main channel, and it helped me get." Oh no! Okay. No, he didn't promote his channel. Okay, thank you, Ryan.
Is this on
He
the second
he
video?
told us to search our channel to help us get his videos higher. So thank you. Everyone followed RHYS because they're cool.
What video did the?
Look up the notifications. It hasn't popped up in our thing yet for some reason. It was a day ago though.
That's cool.
Yeah. Sorry that we can't see your comment in the video for some reason, but I can see my notifications. I know you said it. So thank you. We'll be sure to check out that channel. If you guys have topics you want us to talk about, please comment them because they're hard, man.
Yeah, if you
They're
know
hard to come up
any
with.
interesting topics that we could talk about, that'd be great. Give us
It's almost
some
10
stuff that'll make us cry, make
Please.
us laugh, that'll make us want to jump
Abuse
off a
about
bridge. Anything's acceptable.
Make us rich.
I said jump off a bridge, but rich is great as well.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take that as well.
We have a 38% watch time, which is good because our videos are an hour long.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, people usually get like at least 30 minutes in, and then like they'll go on to something else.
Mhm.
We have 42 unique viewers.
Pretty crap.
That's good.
Kind of good.
Kind of goated, yeah. The average person is watching 4.8 times.
So if we think about this, right? Think about this for a
Shut up,
second.
Lawson.
So we have roughly
people just love our
40
podcast?
viewers.
42.
42 viewers. That's why I said roughly. But
Roughly.
42 viewers, and only half of you are subscribed.
That's true.
I mean, it's this easy, folks. You scroll down and you hit the
Hit
subscribe
that notification
button,
bell.
hit the noti
Hit
bell,
the subscriber button.
hit the thumbs
This
up.
is like this is the first episode we've ever talked about this.
That's true. But I mean, hey, if you don't like the content, then I understand. Write us a comment,
Then
give us some
don't
constructive criticism, and we'll take that into consideration. That's always appreciated.
24% of our viewers are unsubscribed.
This is
Top comment,
the
don't be
truth.
gay, lol. Though.
So yeah,
Thank you, Lawson.
awesome with his words of wisdom,
Yes.
as always.
1% of people have watched with subtitles. If you think I can personally subtitle them.
You put in the comments if you want to see them subtitled.
Yeah, if this video gets 20 likes,
If this video gets
Yes.
42 likes, Beyonce will subtitle for every single word in each
every single
podcast.
video, yeah, each podcast.
Yeah.
We actually,
It's a
so
lot
to
of
talk
work.
about it, we're gonna do some. I want to do music stuff. I think we're gonna change the name of the channel to just The Real Boys,
Mm-hmm.
so that way it's not just the podcast only.
Mm-hmm.
Pat and I have some videos in line that we're gonna
Make some
send to Bill to edit.
D&D content potentially as
Yeah,
well.
we're gonna make some eventually. We're gonna get together. Bill's not gonna flake out on me. I have music stuff that I want to do
Mm-hmm.
because anyone who doesn't know,
Oh, there it is.
I'm in music, and we're gonna grow this channel. And basically, I've had people who are like, "Oh, you need like you should make a new channel because you should make a new name, or you should make like multiple channels for multiple things."
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna put it all on one thing for right now.
Make different playlists probably.
Yeah, make different playlists and stuff, and let this channel grow.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we have 1 billion subscribers. I'll consider making another one. I'll think about it.
Easy
At 1
mode.
billion, when we're making millions of YouTube dollars An ad
Yeah,
revenue.
I'll
Of
think about-
YouTube dollars, yes.
I'll consider.
I love my YouTube dollars.
But yeah, so if you guys have any ideas, music content, more like podcast ideas, maybe
How long have we been going?
different types of games. This one's been rolling on for a solid hour at this point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say? I think we might end it pretty soon. Take a break and then record another one once Pat gets on. Get some tea. We could actually record a video. Bill, you want to get some food?
No.
Wow.
Yes, I did eat an hour ago.
You want to go with me to get food then?
No.
Dang. Then we're not gonna record a video.
But yeah, so I was hoping one of you guys would
Watch
jump in.
Goodwill. Watch Goodwill Hunting.
There we go. What should be our don't? Don't be depressed. Don't have a
Yeah.
mental
Oh.
disorder.
Yeah. Don't let your disorder.
No one has a choice on
Don't
that,
let
Bill.
your disorder control your life. Seek help.
Yeah. Seek help. That's good. Don't not seek help like me. Be like Lawson.
Yeah.
Get help for your
Actually,
problem.
Hey,
yeah, therapy.
as one of my favorite YouTubers says, health is wealth in 2019. So there you go. There's a nice little quote to
Yep.
end
That's a
on.
great quote.
All right.
That's gonna be the end of that one. Yeet.
That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Real Boys Podcast. We will be releasing more content soon, so be sure to stay tuned. If you happen to like this video and want to show your support, you can do this by sharing, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Just remember to stay slothy, be the bomb, hand out L's, and most importantly, keep it real.